I made some interview questions for myself about YouTube and Doom and how I got started. How I got started with that stuff. Just a minute, please. Sorry. Thank you. About wholesomeness and cyberbullying and stories you've never heard about me before. My name is Allstin. Let's dive right in. Alright, so first up, how did I start Doom and YouTube? So I've been playing Doom since the 90s. I remember the old school Doom 95 source port. I remember Windows 3.1, all that stuff. And that's when I started. I played it as a kid and still continue to play it today. Now, getting into YouTube, I originally almost started in 2016, but I thought, yeah, man, YouTube's too hard. It takes a while to get built up, and I just kind of didn't do it. And if even listening back to myself then, it sounds so much different now.
Break into here, you want to get as much health as you can.
And I started in 2018, and I had just thought, why not? Let's just go. And it was around February I made the channel, 2018. I started recording some videos, and actually got in a car wreck at the end of February that broke my hand. So thankfully I had some stuff recorded because I wouldn't been able to there. And I noticed around that time, there was a guy named Big Mac Davis that I was watching around the end of that time frame there. And I noticed, it's like, hey, I like this guy's style. I feel like that I could vibe with him, the chill, 100% kind of vibe. And so, it's just kind of neat. It's not that I made my videos before finding Big Mac Davis, and he actually came back to YouTube that April when I made my channel first video reveal, which was kind of nice because I had that time from my injury to rest up and at least put some content out there. Now, the name Allstin, okay, that's a super, super crazy story. I had a friend, well, as you know, I have an accent. You can probably hear it in my voice a little bit, but I had a friend that has a little heavier version, and instead of saying Austin once, he drug it out like Allstin, like that. And so I thought, hey, that works. I always wanted a name that didn't sound like something too crazy and too far out. Like, I didn't want to be Doomslayer 69 420X or something that it was not reminiscent at all of my name. So Allstin's still really close. Now, originally he had it as Allston, but to kind of fit better with my name, I put IN because that's actually how you'd really spell it. And plus, Allstin, Massachusetts is a college town, and for some reason, Doom and college towns getting mixed. I didn't want like the search engines to get us mixed up for YouTube search, so I went with Allstin. So pretty cool little origin story there. How did I get started in Doom 2016? Well, I'll tell you that right after this ad break. And if you didn't see an ad, you're probably wondering what the heck I'm talking about. If you did, hey, thanks for supporting the channel. So, Doom 2016. I actually, as a Doom fan, I wanted to try it out, of course. I actually knew about it when it came out, but my laptop sucked so bad, and I had to, it was tough to even record Classic Doom, and I never thought I could stream Classic, but I was able to because I just eventually found out what worked, and I tried it. I was like, hey, I'm just going to try it, and it ended up working. And I went from using Loilo Game Recorder and recording Classic Doom challenges and stuff because I wanted to try to stand out on YouTube. So I did crazy, stupid stuff like playing the guitar with one hand and the game with the other. Sometimes the keyboard's better than the mouse, and vice versa. Like, I'd play the game's music track of that level while playing that level on guitar and game. Squatting while speed running. Going through this level, but actually, no, I don't want to. This is strange. How cool would it be to set a world record doing this? Which I'm clearly not going to do that. That's not going to happen at all. But it would be cool. There's also Dual Doom, where I played Doom 1 and 2 with the same keyboard controls, and then I did it for Classic in 2016 with one side of the keyboard for the old game and one for the new. All these links to these videos are in the description in case you want to check them out. Just a bunch of silly challenges to try to stand out there. And so a buddy of mine, thank you, Zach, by the way, sold me his PC for a really good deal, and I was able to start playing Doom 2016 with it, and over time I've upgraded and everything, and moved on from there. But I remember getting it, it was October 2018, I got the demo. I dove right in on Ultraviolence because, hey, Doom 2 Ultraviolence, Doom 2016 Ultraviolence, what's the difference, right? Yeah, I was wrong. And I got in, and I'm like, man, this game feels slower because I'm used to the super fast Classic Doom movement. And it's like, oh, this game is so slow, this is so difficult, this is not really that fun. And, well, being that UAC, when you first start out, has that nasty arena, yeah, it is really hard. I thought, do I really want to learn a whole new game, 13 new levels, this whole rune system, masteries, all that? Do I really want to learn a whole new game, or do I just do my Classic Doom challenges where, like, I lose health over time, or all that, which I still do challenge runs. I've done some blindfolded Modern Doom, which is a little silly, but it's pretty difficult. And I thought, you know what, we'll just try it. So come November 2018, I got my physical copy from Walmart for $13. And I still have it here to this day, actually. And spent 2 hours trying to get this stupid thing installed because my disk drive was giving me issues. I spent 2 freaking hours trying to get Doom 2016 on my PC. And it turns out you don't actually need the CD at all. You just need the code that's inside. Ouch. Rip. So I get into that in November 2018. I actually start liking it because I gave it a chance. Glad I did. The channel would be a whole different place without it. And eventually, when January the 1st, 2019, on New Year's Day, I finished the game on Ultraviolence. I had beaten the Cyber Demon the night before on New Year's Eve, just in time to go out for dinner for New Year's Eve. And while we were sitting there at the Outback Steakhouse waiting to get our seat, I'm sitting there just thinking about that Cyber Demon fight, man. Am I thinking about New Year's Eve? No, I'm thinking about the Cyber Demon fight that I just ripped and torn and finished it up the next day. February the 6th was my first Ultra Nightmare clear, and the February 26th or 27th was my first Ultra Nightmare 100%, and it's been going ever since, man. Have not slowed down, have not stopped. So the next question I'm answering is, why am I so wholesome? Okay, well, here we go. We're not always going to be wholesome. It's true. Oh, no, don't take that out of context. Hear me out. There's still going to be times when you're going to get mad, but your demeanor in general matters. Like just today, I was helping out with this women's-based event. I was doing some setup for it. I was like the only guy there. And the lady, I was stupid. I blocked the door with a heavy object, and she called me out on it. And she's like, I'm a retired English professor. Are you a Dumbo? I'm like, man, she called me a Dumbo. I was a little salty when that happened because I'm not a Dumbo. No. But whatever, water under the bridge or whatever they say. She was nice after that. The whole point is, why am I so wholesome? Well, I believe that the way you treat yourself and the way you put yourself forward as a content creator, be it YouTube, Twitch, whatever, will reflect back on you and your channel and your community. The type of community that you foster and grow, be it on Discord, be it on your YouTube comments, will reflect back on you as a creator. What other people see in that, even if it's things that you're not doing in your community, will reflect back on you for letting it happen and for letting it go through. I want to be known for, remembered as a channel that was, welcoming and chill, and that you can come and watch the videos and not have to, or be in the community and not have to worry about people making fun of you for like some kind of belief you have or whatever. And hey, look, I'm not saying that we're going to agree with everybody on everything at all. We're just people. It's just not going to happen. But the least you can do is just be kind, follow Wheaton's Law. If you've not looked that up, wheatonslaw.com, named after Will Wheaton. And just like, if you have some kind of super controversial thing, just like keep it to yourself. You don't have to go in chat and just make fun for somebody for just having the opposite of the thing you have, because it all reflects back on you. And that's why I think like there's a lot of negative crap going out there. I don't want my channel to be like a toxic or a bunch of that stuff. Just keep it chill. It just makes it a lot easier that way. And it reflects back on you as a user and me as a creator on how we act and how people see us. So you have to think about that too. It's not just about me, it's about the way it reflects back on all of us. Oh, juicy part of the interview. What do I say to the haters, the people that make fun of me for being wholesome? Well, I'm not going to make some bunch of YouTube call out names. Here is the thing. I'm too old for drama, okay? I don't care about it. I have been in drama situations before. It sucks. I do not want to be in any more of them. I am distancing myself completely from any kind of drama. Too old for it. Don't have time for it. This is a Doom channel, not a drama channel. Don't care. Well, here's the thing, though. I realize, and the sooner you realize this too, the better off you're going to be, that you're not going to be able to please everyone. No matter how hard you try, it does not matter what you do, there's always going to be somebody that doesn't like what you do. So, whenever I have somebody come into my comment section or whatever, and they're like, Allstin, your wholesomeness is so cringe. Your dad jokes are embarrassing. Stop doing what you're doing. It sucks. Okay. You don't have to watch the video. You chose to click on it. It's totally up to you. And if you don't want to watch it, that's fine. That's cool. I'm not going to be mad at you. If you don't like my content, if you think it sucks, if you think it's cringe, okay, that's fine. You're entitled to that. And hey, some jokes are a little crazy. I admit it. And I just don't, that's fine. But I just don't see it necessary to go into someone else's comment section on YouTube and try to bring them down for it, whatever. I mean, people do that. That's fine. It's whatever. Let them do what they want to do. I just personally don't see a point in it, but whatever. And here's the thing. Here's what I have to say. I was actually bullied some in high school, okay? I actually did do bullying on somebody in middle school, and I've learned since then. Speaking of that, it has been In this past, like, almost 15 years since I graduated high school. Oh, wow, showing my age here. I graduated high school before some of you watching this video were even born, okay? I'm an out-of-touch boomer, I guess. And the thing is, these people that bullied me in high school, there's only like a few of them, and some of them just kind of joined in because other people did. You know what's funny about that? They might have done it then, but when I see these guys 15 years later almost, out in public or whatever, everything's 100% chill. We're fine. Everything is good. And because we realize it's just dumb. You don't need to do it. You know, we were high school kids. We have grown up past that now. One of the guys, when I moved to the area that I moved to most recently, I saw him at a gas station. And we were like, hey, man, hey, what's up? He's like, hey, moving up here? And I'm like, yeah, I moved here now. He's like, cool, I live over at this place, whatever. If you need help, just, let me know. I was like, really? A guy that had bullied me at one point in high school, now later, is offering help because I moved to the area? That's quite a change. And if you really think about it, it's because we're older now and we have kids. Like I said, I'm 32, and we know that there's just no need for it. It doesn't help anything. All it does is hurt stuff. You know what I mean? And to kind of bounce off of that, why would I stop doing what I like to do and what's working because 135% of people say it sucks? Well, what about the 95% of people, the vast majority of the community that I interact with, that say, hey, dude, I like your videos. They help keep them up. I like having a refreshing positivity in my life. Dude, don't stop. Why would I stop for the 5% that say it sucks when there are so many more people out there that have shown me support and appreciation? I'm not gonna. I'm gonna continue to do what I want to do. Of course, I'm gonna keep it within reason. I know some things that I've ever done anything in the past and you look back and you're like, ooh, why did I do that? That's awkward. We've all been there. I've done that too, whatever. But the general point of it is, just let it go. You don't need to do that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? And if someone does happen to come after me in my comment section, don't go on a witch hunt for them. We're not going to be like that here. This is not what I'm about. We're not going to do it. Just no need. You can discuss with them calmly and nicely, but don't go after some full-scale raid or whatever. I don't support it. I don't condone it. It's not what we're about here. It's not what we do. And bouncing off what I said earlier, it's about the kind of community that you foster as a creator. We don't have that issue. If someone does hate on me in the comments, I don't have to tell people now stop, don't go on a witch hunt, because we just know that's not what we're about and that's not what we do here. You know what I mean? And of course, we got to talk about the whole dad and girl situation. I've had people say Allstin, you're really a dad? I'm like, yeah, it's not some kind of shtick or gimmick or whatever. I'm not lying to you. Yes, I really am. And yes, I do like to pull a Hank Hill and grill. It's on a propane grill. It's a Monument Grill's 4-burner. It's got one sear and one side, which is really cool. It's got little lights on it too. It's really cool grill. And yeah, it's not just some kind of joke. Yes, the server is called Allstin's Backyard Grill on Discord. We even have a golden local boomer chat role that I'll give you if you're 30 or older. I wear it with pride, and I might quiz you on some 90s trivia just to make sure you're not lying to me. So come and get it if you're 30 or older. And people have been like, Allstin, your moderation is too strict. What are you doing, man? But really, it's not. It's in line with what you would expect from a general community. Basically, just don't post 18+ content. Don't spam. Be nice to people. Treat them like you want to be treated, and you're going to be fine there. That's all it boils down to. It's all. And it's called Allstin's Backyard Grill because it's supposed to be a chill place that you can go. That's it. It's the main group chat is called Chill Out Chat in the main area. That's all, man. It's really simple when you break it down. It really is. If you made it this far in the video, you need to comment. Okay, we're not going to do a secret phrase. I'm going to say comment something that you like about the channel below and just say what you want to say about it. You know what I mean? Thank you for watching this interesting self-interview April 1st video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already, if this is the kind of thing that you'd be into. And come over and talk to me on Discord, Twitch. My name's Allstin. Thank you so much for watching. Happy April Fool's Day, I guess, right? See you later.